All right. Welcome to Mindful Attraction 2.0. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about um, this is a very important video in terms of success. Something that most people miss out, and that's having an obsession. This is This is success hack number 2. An obsession. Most people have obsessions, right? We all have obsessions. Some people are obsessed about Facebook. Some people are obsessed about YouTube. Some people are obsessed about anything. Everyone has obsession. The problem is that people are obsessed about the wrong things. People are obsessed about things that don't provide value and or that take away value. For example, when you get obsessed about a guy, what happens? You get good at creeping. You get good at looking at his Facebook. You become naturally interested in his life. When you become obsessed about a certain athlete, you naturally become curious about his life. You naturally become curious, and you remember more things about him. And when you become obsessed about a certain lifestyle that you want, you naturally get the energy, the desire, the curiosity, the tenacity, and the willpower to make it happen. The problem is that your obsession is in the wrong place. You are obsessed about either validation. You become obsessed about people liking you. You become obsessed about very, very unclear and ephemeral things. So you never become obsessed about the things that provide the most value. You see what I'm saying? So, for example, with me, I used to be obsessed with let me see, what was that? I used to become obsessed about playing basketball. Nothing wrong with that, right? But that didn't lead to financial success, right? I used to become obsessed about playing basketball games, but that doesn't lead me to getting good at basketball. But when I became obsessed about working on the fundamentals, when I became obsessed about practicing rather than playing games, by simply becoming obsessed about practicing, I became better than everyone else for the most part. Why? Because I became obsessed about the right things. I wasn't obsessed about playing pickup games. I became obsessed about practicing. See, most people are obsessed about Facebook. Most people are obsessed about websites. But most people are not obsessed about the things that provide the most value and provide the most income in their lives. You see, for example, like Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs just happened to get obsessed about computers. Michael Jordan just happened to be obsessed about basketball, but not just basketball, but about getting good at basketball. You see, if you notice people, the people who are most successful are not just obsessed, but they are obsessed about a certain aspect of their enterprise or whatever field they're in that differentiates them from everyone else. For me, I became obsessed about the spiritual aspect of dating. I became obsessed about the dark side of dating. And so when you bring those two together, it creates what I teach right now. You see, so what I did is I said to myself, okay, rather than becoming obsessed about going on YouTube and all sort of stuff, let me just become obsessed about the right things. You know what I did? I became obsessed about marketing. I became obsessed about branding. And if you ask yourself, how do I do that? Okay, find a role model. Find someone that you admire. I became obsessed about this one dude named Derek Halpern. And when I started looking, I became obsessed about this guy named Derek Halpern. He's an excellent marketer and entrepreneur. And you know what happens? Because I became obsessed with him and his marketing skills. You know what happened? It became my obsession because I admired him. So what happened? I naturally became curious about learning about marketing, about learning about branding, and all that sort of stuff. And I became pretty fucking good at it. Why? Because I just became obsessed about the right things. When you do that, you align your brain towards an inevitable destination, towards inevitable success. It doesn't take any willpower to become obsessed about something. So what I challenge you is to become obsessed about a future, a very defined, specific future. Like literally write out how you want your life to be, how you want it to be, how you want people to react to you, how you want to interact with the world, how much you want to make, how you're going to make the money, how many hours a week you're working, how much in demand you are. Make that a vision and become obsessed about that vision through seeing that vision every single day, sitting down 10 minutes a day, twice a day, and seeing yourself go throughout a whole day as that person, living that kind of lifestyle. And you get in earning that much money and seeing what you could do with that money. And then what's going to happen is that your brain is, if you see it every single day, twice a day, 10 minutes a day, or 50 minutes a day, if you see it every single day, you're going to become obsessed about getting that lifestyle. What's going to happen? You're going to naturally you're going to get the curiosity. How do I make this happen? You're going to start looking into people who made it. Then you're going to start believing that if they could do it, I could do it. And that's how things start. But it all starts with an obsession. You have to become obsessed about something and make that specific. For example, if you're a model and you want to get good at modeling, okay, find out who are the best models and then find out what makes them different. What you'll notice is that the best models have great marketing. So what are you gonna do? Rather than just working on your modeling pose, which is what you have to do, if you admire the best models, you also can admire the one thing that differentiates them, how they market themselves. So you're gonna become obsessed about marketing. You see, you're gonna become obsessed about branding. And if you get good at that one aspect, become obsessed about that one aspect, you're gonna be much better than every model, because most models don't focus on the marketing side. You see? So it's all about finding and making an obsession about the right thing and the one thing that will change, and the one skill that will change whatever industry you're in, and success is inevitable. You just have to become obsessed about the right things. Most people who love weed, who love basketball, they're fucking good at it, but it doesn't make you money. It's just some people just happen to become obsessed about the right things, and that's it, man. It's that simple. Get the right obsessions, and success will be inevitable. Anyways, this is Alex from mindfulattraction.org. I hope you guys enjoy my video, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. All right? Bye-bye.